the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, please, Courtney?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like that's how you said it, so.
Yeah, that's exactly how I said it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's how I said it.
Tick. Interview done. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
No worries. All right. Hey, Courtney, I guess just the obvious one first. How are you feeling and when will we see you back out on the court?
Yeah, feeling good, really ticking off some of my rehab goals. So progressing really well and yeah, hoping to be back out there next week.
So we all know who you're playing next week, so that would be a timely return for you, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, it would. I guess I just want to be back as soon as possible to help the group out and be back out there doing my thing. If it's for the Fever game, fantastic. But if it's not, I'll just keep ticking along.
Were you close to playing this week?
Yeah, definitely close. I guess it's that age-old question of if he pushed me now, will I be all right for the rest of the season, or do we just take in another week and allow me to just recover that little bit longer?
How's it been? Because I know you like to play netball. That's the job you love playing. Has it been frustrating being on the sideline?
It's definitely given me a different look at the game. I have really enjoyed coaching Ash, so I've had a bit of that role in training and on game day. So it's actually been really rewarding seeing the game from a different perspective. And when you teach Ashy something and then she puts it out on court, that's a really nice feeling. So as much as I'd love to be out there, this is the best way that I can contribute at the moment.
What's been your thoughts on how the defence has been in your absence? Have you liked what you've seen?
Oh yeah, they don't need me. They're killing it. So they've been fantastic. For such a new combination. And Ashley stepping up. She's only just turned 21 and she's just taking it to the best shooters in the world. And then Tazi coming back from her knee. I think they've been absolutely fantastic. So I'm happy to just slot in and play my role in whatever capacity that will be.
And the calf, is it something that you've struggled with in the past, or is this quite a new injury for you?
Oh, like I said in my interview the other day, it's definitely an over 30s injury that, something new, but been progressing really well in my rehab.
What was it like for the girls? A real relief and weight off the shoulders last week, because you come into that game against the Vixens, probably one of the most dramatic weeks in the club's history, 4 losses in a row and the scoreboard error. I bet there was just relief.
Yeah, there was definitely relief, but I think there was hunger in the girls' bellies all week. They knew what they were capable of doing and they went out there and absolutely nailed the game plan, and then being able to just see the joy in their faces after we finished that game and getting across the line, it was absolutely fantastic, and I guess really showing what we are capable of, and now we just got to be able to put it out there consistently.
Sometimes when you're in those streaks, getting that first win is always the hardest one, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, exactly. I think just getting back and playing what our brand is and being confident in our brand, and the girls were able to do that. So looking forward to a good match tomorrow against the Birdies.
What was it like? Did the girls keep their heads high leading into that game against the Vixens? Like, were you always confident that the win was coming?
Yeah, definitely. I think this group is obviously confident in what we've got and what we've got in our 10 plus our training partners. We've got such great depth. So I think everyone knew that it was possible, and we've been so close and guessed those 4 games beforehand. Everyone knew what they had to do, play their role, and then we were able to get the win.
Okay, I'm the only one. All right, no worries.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. Doesn't seem. Okay, Belinda, how was it getting on that plane back from Melbourne on the weekend? I'm guessing weight off your shoulders is probably the easiest way of saying it, but was there a lot of emotions and just happiness, I'm guessing?
Yeah, absolute happiness. That sense of relief that, that our game plan, we stuck to it and we got the rewards for that this week. I think the girls were very disappointed after that Giants match, and we took a lot of energy into that game. And I think the way we started the game, as well as we started every single quarter last week, we really had a point to prove, and we executed really well.
And you probably felt like you needed to win a tough game against a really good side. I mean, that's a good way to bounce back from a losing streak.
Yeah, look, we had a lot of respect for the Vixens, and we knew that they would take it right up to us, and so we did our homework. I think we scouted them really well, and like I said, the girls all played their role and we executed it really well. I think we did take confidence going into that game though, in our past performances. Even though we hadn't got the wins, we were certainly playing a good brand of netball, and all the numbers were representing that as well. Our attack line's been really formidable. It's been one of the top attacking teams this season. So, and like Courtney said, we've had some new combinations go through the defence end, so we knew if everyone played their role and we attacked the contest that we would get the win.
What's your sort of thought process with Courtney? I mean, is it, as she said, is it best to sort of not risk doing the injury further? You've obviously got two massive games coming up, the Firebirds this week and West Coast Fever. To have her for at least one of those, is that the idea? Yeah,
it's obviously the long road we have in view, but obviously we'll want to give her every chance to get up there. Her and Ava have been ticking their rehab off really, really well, and although we'd love to have her for Fever, we won't risk anything further than that in the season not to have her. So we'll do all the normal checks during the week and make a final decision late next week.
Now, Firebirds, we love this game. It's the battle of the Bruce, the two Queensland teams. Do you get excited coaching this one?
Yeah, we do. There's a lot of feeling in the game, and Firebirds like us, I think they've been playing a really great brand of netball and obviously haven't got over the line in some of the games. So I think it'll be a great contest, and I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously, Nellie will be up and about, as will Lisa for First Nations round. So yeah, looking forward to the contest. It's another sellout here at UniSC Arena, so looking forward to playing back home again.
Yeah, and as you said, Indigenous round. Love the kit that the Lightning's going to be wearing this weekend. It's an important round, this one, isn't it?
It's really important, not only for our team but our community up here on the Sunshine Coast. We are really connected to our community as well as our First Nations people, and I think the girls have got a lot of pride and respect in our connection, and they can't wait to represent them this weekend.
What did you think you did last weekend that maybe wasn't happening in those other games? I mean, what was the one thing you can put your finger on that finally clicked for the Lightning, do you think?
Oh, look, I think we had a real burning desire to win that game, and I think, like I said before, we scouted the Vixens really well. We took belief in our game plan, and I think the girls stuck to that for the full 60 minutes and absolutely executed their role. But I think the pressure that we put the Vixens on was the main thing.
And you know, a win on the road's always big because it can be hard. It can be really hard to win on the road in netball.
Yeah, it is hard to win, especially over in Melbourne. But I think the group actually likes being on the road. I think that connection we have and less distractions. I think we do a great job on the road. But like I said, looking forward to being back at home this week in front of our fans.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Ellie, that's all right. We'll just get you nice and close to that. Yeah, thank you. Ellie, obviously you've been elevated as the 11th player for the Queensland Firebirds. I mean, I guess how did you feel when you got told that you were going to be in that role?
Yeah, I was very humbled to be offered the 11th play. It's something that I've been striving for to get a contract for a while now. So when I said yes to Beck, I knew I'd take it with two hands, and week in, week out, I'm ready for the call up for the 10 whenever that appears.
There's a big game this week, obviously Firebirds versus the Lightning. It's the battle of the Bruce. Do the girls get excited for this one?
Yeah, I think that's Oh, can I start again?
Of course.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I think this weekend brings a lot of feeling and a lot of fierce, and you know, we went back to the drawing board this week and we're ready to go in hard tomorrow and be tough, and we're very determined to get the win.
And yeah, I mean, the Firebirds have been playing some pretty good netball, just haven't been able to get there in a couple of games. But like the Lightning, do you feel like the wins are coming if you just stick to what you know?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's going back to playing our individual role as one to get us over the line. So it's, doing our role, coming together, being tough and getting the basics right.
What do you, as you said, when you get out to play this game, it's obviously Sorry? Able not to do that, sorry. It's vibrating. Sorry, we're nearly done, sorry. Sorry, Alex.
No, that's okay.
When you train for like a rival game, it's not just another game, is it? I mean, there's bragging rights. Many of you know each other. Many of you have grown up playing netball with each other. So there's a little bit more to a game like this, isn't there? Just an average everyday game.
Yeah, it is. You know, it's kind of fighting for the state win, I guess, and you both want to have that victory. So, yeah, like I said, there's a lot of feeling and there's a lot of passion going into this game against the Lightning.
Playing here in UniSC Arena, I mean, do you enjoy getting on the road sometimes and experiencing, I guess, the hostility and the atmosphere at another venue?
Yeah, we love it. You know, it's just an hour and a half away, so we get that time pre-game to be together, and it's a sellout, so the atmosphere is going to be absolutely incredible, and we thrive off that, to be honest.
An Indigenous round, an important one for Donnell and the Indigenous players in the Firebirds.
Yeah, it's extremely important. You know, we stand with Nellie always, and we stand with the First Nation people, and it's a real opportunity to show our allyship with them and represent the past First Nation people that have the courage and strength to be here today and to fight for their culture.
Thanks,
Thank you.